Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to DMAT. We're 3 weeks in to the February challenges, and finally for me this last week slowed down a little bit, and I got to reflect on kind of what I've done so far in the challenges, and for me it hasn't been hard at all. Doing the materialism and only wearing one pair of jeans and the four shirts, I've actually only worn two shirts. My mentality to that was, well, if I can't wear my whole closet, what's the point of even wearing four? I guess I still have a week to pick two more shirts if I want. But the Facebook thing, social media, that hasn't been that tough either. I have been going on for class projects and for a couple different classes. But when I've been on there, I've been able to use my time a lot more wisely. Um, I don't really scroll through a news feed anymore. The only time I really chat to people is if I have to for a class or if they pop up and like talk to me. So that hasn't been tough either. The riding my bike everywhere hasn't been tough because I've been doing it for the last 3 years up here, last 4 years really. Um, I think the the cool thing too that has come out of this was my mom came and visited last week, and we had a great time. I finally got to tell her about like the whole project, and now she's following and texted me the other day after she saw Mo's post, and was talking to me about that. So it's cool to have her and my sister are following too. So hi to my mom and sister. But it's cool because my mom said she told some people at work and they're following, and my sister actually sent me a text the other day saying there's no way she could ever do it and all this stuff, and she might have a valid point, but I told her just to give it a try for just 2 or 3 days. Just try one of the challenges because for her and what she does in her life, she can't really do some of the things. I can't give up driving because her work is close and she needs to bounce back and forth and travel, and but the thing that I told her she should try is giving up the materialism and only picking like one or two shirts for a couple days and just see how it works, or the going out to eat thing, which I think she could do that. But so I hope she's watching, and I hope that she wants to just try the last week with us. And that goes for anyone else who's kind of nervous to try and doesn't think they can do it. There's a week left of February. Um, you know, just try and see if you can do. You don't have to do all of them. Just try one or two and see what happens and let us know about it. Saying all this, has been going a little bit better for me. But what I've been struggling with is going out and not being able to go out, because for me, I'm starting to conflict with two of the challenges. The one, living out of passion, and not going out, because through this, I found that you take everything away, I still have my friends and family, and that's what's important to me. So that's who I want to spend time with, whether it's playing basketball or doing whatever. I like being around my friends. And it was tough this weekend because both Friday and Saturday my friends went out and were texting me like, oh, hey, come out, we're at the bar, all this stuff, and I had to tell them no. And that's been happening this month, and it's been tough. And tomorrow is one of my friends' 21st, and he only has a couple friends that are 21, and I've been promising him for like 3 years, 2 years now, that I'd go out with him on his 21st, and it's like, whoa, what do I do now? Because I'm committed to this project, but I'm committed to him too. And then Friday, all my friends are heading to Grand Rapids, friends from Michigan, Western, Kettering. They're all heading to Grand Rapids to go to a Griffins game for, just to hang out and like eating and drinking at the game. And, it's like, where do I draw the line is what I'm struggling with, because I'm committed and I want to fulfill all the challenges, but the challenges are starting to conflict because my friends as a whole, we don't go out and spend a ton of money, but we do go out, and that's how we get together. And it's like, am I supposed to tell my friend who's turning 21, like, hey, I'm sorry, like, need a ride home, give me a call, but I won't be at the bar with you? And then my friends that are going to be in Grand Rapids, like, what am I supposed to tell them? Like, hey, this is, it's the one night in a while that I could actually come out here. It's a good night, but, am I expecting, instead of me not going out there, all 5 or 6 of them coming here to East Lansing to hang out, at my house? I don't expect that from I can't, because they understand what I'm doing and have talked to me about it, which is really cool. But it's like, if you have a group of 5 people and then there's the outlier, the one who can't go, it's just kind of it sucks being that one guy, but especially in the situation. So that's what I've been struggling with is where is the line for me, because I feel that it's taken away from my social life and taking away from who I am, and it's another struggle because I graduate in May, and it's the end of February. I would realistically have 2 months here in East Lansing with my friends, and right now I'm missing out on opportunities, and that's what I feel. I feel like I'm missing out, and it sucks. Like, I don't know, and that's where I'm struggling right now. And I guess there's no right answer. I guess it comes down to me and what's more important. And it's a really difficult question for me because, like I said, I'm invested in this project and I want to succeed. And everyone around me in the group is succeeding and doing the same things, and they're having to do the same things that I'm doing. So it's hard for me to be like, why should I be different and get like special treatment? Like, oh, okay, here's an exception here. Why, like, we have these challenges and we want to fulfill them and live them out. And that's where I'm having a tough time right now, balancing all of it. And I don't know, it's been tough. Last night I just kind of flipped out to my roommates about it. I just haven't just starting to think about it on. I just started yelling, like, what do I do? So I mean, I hope that I can figure it out this week, and I hope I can be there for all my friends in one way or another, whether it's being the DD and for my friend tomorrow, or I don't know about my friends in Grand Rapids, but that's what's tough for me. And I know there's only a week left, which gives me a little more motivation to finish it out because I don't want to fail. But in the same token, I only have 2 months left up here, and who knows if I get a job somewhere else, I don't know, somewhere in another state, how many more opportunities am I going to have to be able to get together with all 6 of my friends, especially when we all start graduating? Like, hey, we're going to a Griffins game. Like, how many opportunities are we going to have? So that's where I'm struggling right now. I am getting excited for March when we're going to start our outreach. I think that's where I'll really be able to succeed. And we went dumpster diving the other day. We shot that, and it was so cool. I would have never. I had the biggest stereotypes for it and thought it was the dirtiest thing. And when we were there shooting it, I was like, watching the food they were pulling out, I'm like, man, I'm hungry. I would totally eat that right now, which it was cool, and I'm excited to go back with them and maybe even try it myself. It was cool. So I'm excited for those things and the outreach and all that stuff, but I still am struggling with a few things. But like the last few posts I've had, it's still been really cool to hear the people and see the people that have been like, oh, hey, you Thrive with Less, like shooting me a text like, hey, that's really cool, like all that stuff. So it's cool to know we have followers and people are liking what we're doing, and that's a little motivation too. So I hope you guys this last week with us, if you haven't been comfortable enough to try the challenges, that maybe this last week you can try a couple and let us know how it goes. That's it kind of starts with us, but we're hoping that it'll flow out to other people, and other people want to accept the challenges. So catch you guys next week.